The Star Wars franchise has grossed an incredible $10 billion at the box office, with 10 movies and another due for release in December. But the empire doesn't stop there. There are also DVDs, TV shows, books and merchandise. And now comes the brand new $1.5 billion attraction at Disneyland, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. One of the first to check out was our very own Star Wars tragic Jason Jabba Davis, who joins us from Los Angeles. Jab, morning. You went on an exclusive behind-the-scenes tour. Talk about getting the tough gigs.
Good morning, Baz. Good morning, everybody. Front page news here in Los Angeles and all the way around the world. A select group of media invited to sample Galaxy's Edge, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland before the rest of the world, where even a bottle of Coke is a completely different looking affair. All the signs are in a different language. It is truly out of this world. Let's take a look. Disneyland, California, the happiest place on earth. Since 1955, the park has welcomed hundreds of millions of visitors from around the world into places like Tomorrowland and Frontierland. 8 lands in total, with the 9th land about to open. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge promises the most immersive experience ever. Let's take a look.
For a Star Wars tragic, the new Disneyland Galaxy's Edge attraction is Nirvana. It's set on Batuu, a remote outpost that was once a thriving trading port, but is now a haven for smugglers and others looking to avoid detection by the First Order, including prying Weekend Sunrise correspondents, apparently.
Hold right there, please. I've seen your face before.
Yeah, Weekend Sunrise.
For non-Star Wars fans, it's still a lot of fun because it is so immersive.
These are worlds that have been on film that people have loved since the 1970s, and there's such a fandom tied to Star Wars that I think the folks that have been wanting to visit these places for real, that they've seen in the movies, they're going to get to do that with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
It's 14 acres, that's 6 hectares, making it the biggest expansion in Disneyland history. But it's not the size that matters, it's the teeny tiny details, because Star Wars fans are such an unforgiving bunch.
Do you think Star Wars fans are kind of the toughest critics that ever existed? They're going to come here and if you don't get a detail right, you're going to hear about it?
Oh yeah, you're going to hear about everything. That's why we put all of the detail into everything from, you know, the concrete. We even have hidden gems like R2-D2's footprints are in the concrete. All the details on the X-Wings are just, everything is to the finest detail.
They're R2-D2's track prints, actually. But anyway, let's not get picky. The X-Wing is cool.
Now you can hear it getting ready to take off behind us. Does it actually move?
It flies.
It flies.
Yes, it is a real X-Wing that flies. When it goes out there, it's just landed from fighting.
What can people expect at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge?
I mean, it's 14 acres of non-stop, twists and turns and reveals, right? Every single time you turn a corner, you see something brand new and exciting, and every little corner has some detail ready for you to discover. So it's really, really exciting. Not to mention all the crazy little technical tidbits that you get to discover along the way.
And not to mention the tucker. Okay, let's mention it.
Now, it's a long day at Disneyland. You get hungry, and here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, there are some very interesting culinary choices that I think have been put together by this man here. His name's John, and that's what he's telling me. John, how did you come to be here in this part of the park?
Well, first of all, Bright Suns, that's our welcome to you. And
Bright Suns to you too?
Yeah, I've been on this planet for quite some time, and I'm here to help tell the story through food and create another immersive experience for all of our travelers.
There's that word again, immersive. You can't even escape it when you're eating. And if you really want to immerse yourself, you can dress for the occasion.
These are authentic. These look like they jumped right off screen. What's great about the belts too is that those will actually support your lightsabers. So if you've been to Savi's workshop and built your own lightsaber, you can actually wear it on the belt.
Raise your lightsabers. The truly out-of-this-world main attraction here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is Smuggler's Run. It is a ride that is state-of-the-art and giving you the chance to sit in the seat of Han Solo and Chewbacca piloting this rusty old bucket of bolts, the Millennium Falcon.
What a piece of junk.
She'll make 0.5 past light speed. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid.
Today at the controls, the universe's, the galaxy's most vile, notorious gangster, Jabba the Hutt.
And joining me is Disney mechanical engineer Catherine Yancey.
You got it.
Go, go, go.
Okay, let's go, team. Make sure you look and see the flashing
And boy, is she good at barking out orders.
Ready for light speed. Punch it. Let's go.
All right, there's no speed cameras.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It is a blast, and you get scored.
No! Oh, no, I'm sorry. Hey, look. 22%.
Nailed it.
Okay, so not so good, but a great incentive to come back again. And I reckon I might just do that at light speed.
Yeah, so there you have it. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland in California. You can look for me. I'm the tour guide, the local Aussie tour guide. You can see there I forgot to pack the strepsils.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you get a cold, or is that because you were yelling on the rides?
We basically had a night of rides before we visited the park, so I blame the Matterhorn bobsleds.
That happened to me when I
Love
went
the hoodie
to
too,
Disneyland
Jab.
too.
You look the part.
Yep.
Thanks, let's go the Saints.
And sounds the part. Yeah, good luck.
Good stuff.
Thanks, Jab.